Hey guys, and I'm back with another video. So today's video, I'm going to be recapping Real Housewives of Potomac Reunion 2020. So let's go and get into it. So first, let's just talk about the looks and who was serving looks and everything like that. So of course, like all the ladies are beautiful from Real Housewives of Potomac, but let's go and get into like who had best dress, mediocre, medium, like okay dress, and who had worse dress. So hands down, Monique and Karen had the best dress. Monique and Karen was best dress. Mediocre dress was like Robin and Candace. Candace had a like cute little like bow, to show where her like cleavage area is at. She had like a little bow tie right there, or however, more so like a little prom type of dress. It was cute. It was okay. I would give that a, 6 or 7, but like Karen and Monique, I'll give that a 10, hands down. Of course, Ashley, I was not feeling that slit all the way up by her crotch, by her little cooch. Like, she was just showing too much skin. So, no, baby. Like, Ashley, you are pregnant. Like, you're a beautiful pregnant woman, but certain things you just should not be wearing. You know what I'm saying? Especially while you're pregnant, you can see your hoo-ha. Like, if you sit down the wrong way, and if you don't cross your legs the right way, you might could see a little too much. So I really was not feeling Ashley dress. I guess she had it altered that way, to show all of that, but that wasn't really a good look. She was showing too much. So you gotta leave a little bit to the imagination, Ashley. So of course, Giselle dress, it was just giving me Gusini vibes. It was just giving me rainbow fashions. Like, I was not really feeling Giselle dress at all. She always get like worse dress. Like, that lady, for some reason, she cannot dress. She's a beautiful woman. She got pretty green eyes. She's beautiful. But like her sense of fashion, I was just not feeling at all. Robin, her dress was okay. I really didn't like the color of her dress. It was more so, I guess, all the ladies, they always go for the like the one color theme. Like, they do that on all the Housewife franchises. They always, I think, like last season, Housewives, they wore all white. So Potomac wore yellow, or however the case may be. So yeah, so Robin's dress, it was okay. Like I said, it was okay. I just didn't like the color of her dress, but she still looked beautiful, Robin. So I feel like Robin and Candace got like, the middle. Like, they dress was okay. It wasn't bad. But I feel like Ashley, Giselle, and Wendy's dress was the worst dress. I didn't like Wendy's dress at all. And I did not like, Giselle dress. It just looked kind of cheap looking. And of course, like Ashley, hers was showing too much crotch. And I just wasn't feeling a dresses. I was just feeling, but Karen and Monique got best dress, hands down. They was the best dress there. Like I said, Robin and Candace got mediocre, okay. And last but not least, Giselle, Ashley, and Wendy got worse dress to me. So yeah, let's go and get into it. So it started off by Giselle and Karen was going back and forth because Andy had brought up some of the fan questions, and they was asking. Andy asked Giselle, or told Giselle, that it was the fans' comments was like, who told Giselle she know how to dress? Sorry, guys. Excuse me. So Andy was like, he was reading some of the fan comments. So he was basically like, one of the fans said, did Giselle get dressed in the dark? Or who told Giselle she know how to dress? So then Andy asked Karen, like, what do you think of Giselle dress? So, of course, Karen was like a hot mess. She was like, what is going on? Sorry, guys. So, Karen was like, Giselle got the worst dress. She was like, she be looking a hot mess. She just said, I'ma just keep it real. She said, but Giselle know that. She said, but I think that's just like her little trademark. She know that she got the worst dress of the show, and so Giselle got mad. She was just like, that's your opinion, Karen. Like, that is your opinion. Like, And so, of course, the Grand Dame, she just, Karen, she was just speaking facts. She was just like, it just seemed like you just be putting anything together. Like, Giselle know that she the worst dressed, though. She just be looking a hot mess. So, Giselle had brought up how Karen had wore, like, fake Fendi, and I cracked up laughing when they showed the fake Fendi. It said Indie on it. I was like, what the fuck? Where's the F at? I just see Endi. Like, what the fuck? And then I was cracking up laughing when they showed Karen with that dress on, and that dress said Indie. And of course, Karen is like the Grand Dame, like she'd always do it big, and she had like the big lavish parties, and you know she claimed to have so much money, but then she was caught wearing a fake Fendi dress, and she said that she had the dress altered, and because I guess it was too big, and she said that it took off the F. Now, why would you allow, your stylist or however the case may be to take off the F? Like, that is, that is a brand. If I'm a rock Fendi, I want everybody to know it's Fendi. I don't want people to think I'm wearing fake Fendi and the shit say indie. Like, what the fuck? Like, so that was so funny when Giselle said that she had on fake Fendi, and then they showed the clip when you see Endi all over the motherfucking dress. I'm like, oh nah, Karen, no, you did not wear no fake ass Fendi dress. So it started getting a little heated between Karen and Giselle, or however the case may be. And Karen started asking Giselle about her and Pastor Jamal Bryant's relationship, and you know is they back together? And the way Giselle answered that, you could tell that they're probably not really together, and it's a fake relationship. Just the way, she took a minute to say, yeah, we are together, And so after that, that was Monique time right there. Monique went in for the kill. Monique started asking questions about her and Giselle and Jamal's relationship, or however. She was like, she pulled out her little binder, honey. Monique did not come to play. She was like, she said, I got like text messages from a woman that's that's, first of all, hold on, let me get into it, how it started. So Karen was asking, like, didn't he just have another baby? Didn't Jamal just have another baby by a woman? And that's why I was asking, was y'all back together? Because it was just reported he just had a new baby, or however the case may be. And didn't your dad just say he got like 6 or 7 baby mothers, or however? And Karen was like, that's the 7th baby mother that he just had a baby by, or however. So Giselle was like trying to cap it up, like, my dad was kind of over exaggerating and things of that nature, or however the case may be. And so that's when Monique went in for the kill. Monique was just like, I got messages right here, text messages from a woman, and she was like, first I didn't really want to get involved, or however, but she was like, Giselle, you always up in my business, and she was like, you got a habit of like, talking about my husband, and you gonna stop calling him big boy. She was like, no. She was like, yeah, it said right in plain text. She said, is this his number? And then she started calling the number out, but they bleeped it out, or however. And so Giselle answered, yeah, it's, it is Jamal's number, or however. And so she was just saying they could be like fake texts and all this other shit. She was like, no, She said, ain't nothing fake about it. She said, this woman just recently, reached out, and she was asking, the woman was asking, what's going on between you and, like, Giselle? Are y'all back together? Because it's reported that y'all together on the show, or however. And he was just like, it's just for reality TV. And Monique was just saying, as I, you know, what I'm reading, he's not back with you, You asked Jamal to fake like y'all was still a couple, so you can save your ass on the show, or however. And he pretended to be back with you just for you won't lose your job, or however. But he's not with you. Y'all are in a fake relationship. And she said, anyway, he's a holy whore. You know what I'm saying? And she said, Giselle, just her face, just look at her face. She just looked stuck. She had nothing to say. Like, Monique, like, finished her off. Like, it was so cringy to watch because Giselle had nothing to say. And where was her bestie at? Robin. Robin couldn't even save her. It was just like Monique came with receipts. She was just heating her ass up. It was just like, oh my goodness, like, oh my God. So, like, of course, Karen was slicing it up too. Karen was like, because Monique said, and I bet you he not even here to sit, behind you. He's never even around. You have a fake relationship, or however. And here go Karen. Is Jamal here tonight, Giselle? And then Giselle got quiet, and then Giselle said no. It was just like, oh my God, like, Giselle, did you really, like, fake a relationship to be back with, your cheating ex-husband just to be on a reality show? But the whole time y'all was never together. You could tell he always missing his plane. He didn't even come to the damn the photo shoot when you and your girls was taking a photo shoot together. He was supposed to be there. He missed that. Like, every time when y'all, they had like parties and get-togethers, and the ladies brought their husbands, like, Jamal was never nowhere to be found because he was somewhere else, screwing another woman, messing around with other women. Like, Giselle, you just played yourself, girl, on national TV, and Monique came to play. And like Monique said, you could dish it, but your ass can't take it. You know what I'm saying? She's just like, you always, like, running your mouth about her husband and this, that, and the third. And she's like, you gonna stop calling my husband big boy. She said, but your husband ain't even sitting in back of you. And then he go, Karen, is Jamal coming? Or whatever. It was just like crazy. She was like, your own damn kids don't even want you to be back with him. Like, they could tell that, the relationship is fake. And, they don't even like their own damn father. They don't even want you to be with him because they know that he's nothing but a cheater. And even, Giselle admitted when she first got on the show 5 years ago, she was like, my husband, when I was with him, she was like, Jamal was a cheater, pumpkin eater. So for you to sit right there and try to get back with him and knowing that he's still up to no good, I mean, it's just like, it's hard not to judge you. I'm not trying to judge you, because the heart wants what the heart wants. But on the same token, you got to, like, listen to what your kids saying too. I mean, like, I know you can't just live for your kids. You got to live for yourself. But on the same token, your kids must have seen a lot. Your kids must have seen you crying and hurting over this man and seeing the way he treated you. And even though that's their biological dad, they don't want to see you with him. They want to see you happy. They knew that you was probably miserable in a relationship with him. Now, he's still embarrassing you once again. And then you gave your opponent, Monique, so much ammunition, girl. She heated your ass up to no return. It was nothing that you could say, Giselle, but just look stuck faced like you did. It was just like, oh my goodness, like, Monique she did not come to play. She did not come to play. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, Karen, not Karen, my bad. Of course, Candace kept trying to, like, butt in and say, like, you wrong and this, that, and the other. And why would you even talk about that? And you don't even know what you're talking about. How do you know that the pastor is cheating? Mind your business. And, Monique wasn't paying her ass no attention. Monique was paying Candace ass dust. Monique already beat the fuck out of Candace. Candace still running her mouth Like, she must want her ass to get dragged again. She must want that Portia Kenya treatment. How when on the reunion, how Portia dragged Kenya ass all across that fucking stage and beat the fuck out of Kenya. That's what Candace want Monique to do to her again. Like, Monique already beat the fuck out of her ass in a barnyard, and all she could sit right there and do is like try to hit her with a glass, and that shit still didn't phase Monique. Monique went in for the kill. Monique was tilting that fucking wig of yours. She was yanking that wig, punching you right in your face. That's what you needed, Candace, because you always starting shit. You always stirring up shit. Like, that wasn't even your battle. Why are you trying to fight Giselle battle? Like, let Giselle defend herself. Giselle's always in everybody else's business. Like, she's always talking down about people. So let her, let her battle it out with Monique. Let her battle it out with Monique herself. Let her fight her own battle. But all, Giselle could do is just sit right there and just look dumbfounded, because she know everything that Monique is saying is true. She could say that she don't believe that the pastor got another baby, and she could just say it's just hearsay. She could say that they're faulty text messages and they're altered text messages, faulty text messages, but deep down inside, Giselle knows the truth, that Monique was not lying and Monique did not come to play at all. And I feel Monique on that, Giselle, you could dish it, but your ass can't take it. So, yeah, she finished her ass off. I was just cringing. I had to watch that again. I was like, no, Monique did not heat her ass up like that. She went in for the kill. She killed her. Like, she buried Giselle ass, and it was like nothing that she could say. Like, Giselle, you are in a fake relationship, and that's what Monique said, that the pastor basically just try to save your job because you probably was on a brink of getting fired from Real Housewives of Potomac, so you try to use Jamal as a storyline. He only appeared like on a show probably like one time, and every time it was like an event for them to go, the ladies to go to an event, and the husbands showed up. Jamal was nowhere in sight, and just at the reunion, he's not even gonna be behind her, backing her. Like, Giselle, that man does not want you. Like you said, he was a cheater, pumpkin eater, and he's still a cheater, pumpkin eater, and it's nothing gonna change about that. And Monique just said he's a damn holy whore. That's what he is. Like, and you know that this woman is not lying. You're not really with him. You faking like y'all together. She's like, your own damn kids don't even want y'all to be together, Giselle, you need to listen to your kids, girl. That's all I could say. And Monique, girl, you made my night tonight, girl. Like, you and Karen. Oh, another thing I gotta talk to y'all about. So people was talking about Giselle's house too. She does have a dilapidated house. Like, her house just looked like a unfinished, it just looked like a dump. It just looked like, how people buy like fixer-uppers and try to fix the house up. You would think that she's on like a reality TV show, and it's like, they pay very well. Like, she's making good money. She should be able to buy like a better house. Like, it's like the house is not even finished yet. It's just like a fixer-upper. That's just like a starter home. But she bought like a starter home, and then it's like real colorful. So it was just like Andy said, Karen, so what do you think about Giselle's house? And she was like, it looks like Ronald McDonald. She was just like, it looked like Ronald McDonald just threw up all over her house. Like, it's very colorful. Like, it's like a rainbow. Like, Giselle was just putting pieces together that don't go together. She was putting furniture, couches, like paintings, things that she does not have a good taste in decor, far as with styling like clothes or with, choosing a house, and just with, house decorating. Like, she don't have a good sense of home decor. And Karen was just so funny. She said it just looked like Ronald McDonald just came in her house and just threw up all over her house, or just painted her house colorful. It just, and once again, Giselle got mad. And Karen was like, it's your opinion, Karen. Like I said before, it's your opinion. Like, Your opinion don't matter. Like, who are you? Like, stay at your house, you know? And then, of course, Karen was like, oh, of course, I'm going to be at my house. Most definitely, you know? But yeah, Giselle, you know, if you're going to stay with a cheating man that, you know, is making money off, you know, being a pastor and, you know, going to, you know, teaching the word, you know, at his church and charging, you know, people a lot of money to tithe, you know, people giving their hard-earned money to this man and they tithing and everything and giving their hard-earned money to this pastor. And, you know, he's teaching the word of God, but then he's sitting right there being a cheater. You feel what I'm saying? Like, how can people even take him serious? How could you even take him serious, Giselle? I know people make mistakes or however, but not when you supposed to be holier than thou and you out here being like a disciple, or you out here being, you know, someone that supposed to teach the word of God and to be a holy person and a Christian person, or somebody that's just, you know, how can I put this? You know, a disciple for God, or a messenger for God, but then you sending the wrong message because you're not supposed to cheat on your wife, Pastor Jamal Bryant. You're not supposed to cheat on your girlfriend or your wife. You know, that's the reason why Giselle divorced you the first time. Then y'all are trying to work on a relationship again, you know, and you still out here up to no good, and you out here being a messenger for the Lord, for God, and you supposed to be doing all the right things, but then you turning out doing all the wrong things, and but then you asking for these people money, these people that, you know, work each and every day. And even people that don't work, that go to church and, you know, give their hard-earned money or they last to tithing to your church. And you sitting out here, you know, just being a womanizer and cheating on women and having babies out of wedlock. But you supposed to be a pastor. You don't supposed to do things like that, sir. So it's just, you know, Giselle, you need to just leave that cheater alone, and you're a beautiful woman. You know, you can find somebody that will treat you right, you know. Somebody that's not just lying to his congregation to get money, you know, because he's speaking the word of God and he's supposed to be a messenger for God, but then he out here doing all the wrong things. You know, he out here sinning, but he's trying to tell people to not sin. So how could you take him even serious? But that's all I have to say, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to my video. Give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.